Today has nothing to do with the Camry. We will be linking up with my boy JrG in the street. He drives a 2014, 2015 Mustang. It's a 5.0. Big old Coyote V8 Tings. Today we're gonna be helping him install his fan for his car. He's got, I believe it's a performance, like a dual fan setup thing that he's got. So he's going from a single fan to this dual fan. He wants it wired up in such a way that he doesn't have to do anything. He wants it wired up to the factory fan. This may prove to be a tad bit of a challenge, but we're gonna figure it out. For those of you who are interested in the performance-based things, definitely check out my guy. But yeah, we're gonna make our way over there and we're gonna see what my guy has in store for me on today's electrical journey. I don't know if this is gonna come up on video. If anybody can help me figure out what this sound actually is, that will be great. My power steering, it's probably the power steering pump, but hold on, wait till I come to a stop. If you listen carefully, you can just it's a weird sound. I really don't want this to happen to my car again. That is my oil light. I'm not sure why it just cut on. When I blew the last motor, the car was burning oil. I didn't know too much about cars. I saw the blue puff of smoke coming out the back and I, knowing me, I looked it up and was getting mixed signals on whether or not it could have been the car burning oil or anything else. So I sort of just brushed it off. In reality, I probably should have asked the mechanic. A little after about a month, I want to say, of it burning oil, I would hit the brakes, and when I hit the brakes and the car leaned forward a little bit, when it got to a certain point, the oil light would flicker. It would flicker on and off. And I still didn't know what that meant, but I knew that it was an oil light, so I just figured, well, maybe the car is low on oil. I checked the dipstick, and then I saw that there was oil on it when I pulled it out. And then when I put it back in and pulled it out again, there was literally no oil on it. It was just dry. I'm gonna go to AutoZone and I'm gonna buy 5W30 full synthetic. And I got it by Mobile One. I did not change the filter. I topped it off with about, I think, 2 quarts of oil. And then the next day, I said, screw it, and I got an oil change. The light didn't come on anymore, and even after I topped it off, the light stopped coming on. Now, I did hear a sound, a ticking sound. It sounded like it could have been lifter tick, but I don't know. Maybe that was like pre-rod knock or something. I don't know. It went away almost completely after I got the oil change. So I was like, okay, well, everything's fine now. But then I'm on I-95. RPMs dropped. I'm doing the same speed limit as everybody else. Out of nowhere, oil light comes on, and I have rod knock. I have not been seeing any puff of blue smoke coming out the car. I believe that's a good thing. I'm at the mechanic right now. I'm just gonna give him my keys. My boy's gonna come pick me up. We're gonna work on his car. JrG in the street. I'm just hoping that it's just a regular old oil change, because they did tell me that I'm gonna need an oil change a lot sooner after the engine swap was done. But when they put it on the little, they usually give me a little piece of tape that tells you when to get your next oil change. And it was 134,000 miles, I believe. And my car is only at about 132. I mean, I know it's not an exact number. Like, they're not telling you, yo, as soon as you hit 134, that's when you come in. But the car's not burning oil as far as I'm aware, which is a good thing. But I just have PTSD from when I saw my oil light come on. We're gonna go to his crib. We're gonna see what the Mustang is hitting for.
$45, man. Better than this shit.
$45 worth of gas?
That's not even fill it up.
He put $45 in his car and got a little over half. You know what that would have got me?
What?
Probably this close to topped off from E. I'm telling you, these gas prices are ridiculous. Y'all gas up here is only $3.51. Guess how much gas is down near me? Take a wild guess.
$3.79.
$3.75.
Damn.
This is my boy's
Wu-Tang. Look at the size of that fan. Trust me. You should be able to get it in. It's just gonna...
So, we're going to actually...
I'm gonna be wiring in his fan. What is this, a performance fan or?
They're dual performance fan. Start that over. Dual fans. They're slim fans too. So I have no clearance here for my charge pipes, and because of that, my car has false knock, which basically is the fancy way of saying it pulls power because the pipes are touching.
And you said for that reason, because of false knock, you can't get the car dynoed?
I could, but it won't have the right reading.
Okay.
It'll just read really low.
Okay.
There's sometimes it has good power, and then sometimes whenever I shift, of course, like the pipes get knocked around, they touch. So with the slim fan, I shouldn't have that issue. I'll have more clearance, and I'll have more room just to do whatever down here.
I'm going to be wiring them together, essentially to make it one fan, and to do that, I'm just gonna wire them in parallel. I hopefully shouldn't have to go too into detail about wiring something in parallel and wiring something in series.
You know what's gonna suck about this?
What?
I'm probably gonna need a new resistor soon.
What?
Maybe that would I'm having way too much fun with this.
I don't know exactly which part is making the squeaky noise.
Oh my God, it worked like a charm. Give me that thing right there. Let me have that. Let me have that. I think I'm gonna take that home with me.
You gonna take this home with you?
I think I'm gonna take that home with me. You're not getting that back today.
This shit ain't even coming out.
Oh shit.
There we go.
Thank you. I'm gonna take this home with me.
Damn! This joint is corroded. Damn. Damn.
I will go turbo one day though.
Word?
Yeah, I will. Not right now.
These need to be wired in parallel, so what I did was simply just connected positive to positive, negative to negative. So these are in parallel, so whatever amps these take will be doubled, the voltage will stay the same, and it all goes into this resistor. And this just needs to be plugged into the car, and if he turns his AC on, these should both turn on and start spinning. What do you think?
I hope it works.
I hope it works. I hope it works.
Oh my God!
Because this was
a fan. And
we
shit.
took a lot of there was a lot of work that went into doing this, and that means a lot of parts are gonna have to be bought, and it will be my fault because I did the cutting. Cross. Let me know when you turn the AC on.
I did. All right, I'll just turn it on already. So it's gonna need a second. All right.
All right.
Ready?
Yeah. Let's fucking go, bro!
Let's go.
Let's
My
go!
Man. My man. Perfect. I almost lost all hope.
I almost lost all
That's why I
hope,
went to
dude.
class. I was unplugged. Man, fuck it.
Oh my God!
Perfect. All right, let's
But
get out.
the air, I
let's
felt
get
a
out
lot
of
of
this,
air
so
coming towards me. Is that how it's supposed to be?
That's fine.
Pretty much it for this video. Subscribe to him too. Yeah, subscribe to him. JrgNTheStreet.